Do you sometimes have a workspace with entire sections that you would like to keep hidden from students until the next day? This video will show you how to build a workspace that is in reverse chronological order, because the latest things should always be on the top, and that has sections that can be made available to students one day at a time. To start, we will speed through creating a new workspace that has two sections. In this example workspace, we have two sections: a Day 1 section that happens to be on a Tuesday, and a Day 2 section that's on a Wednesday. One thing you should make sure to do is to put the Day 1 on the bottom and the Day 2 on the top. That way, it'll appear to students in reverse chronological order so that the latest things are always at the very top. Of course, we need to add several cards like objectives and resources. In this workspace, students will have a set of notes for each day to review in a Google Slides presentation. They will also have some textbook readings to do from pages 74 to 81. Page 74 to 77 is on Day 1, and page 78 to 81 is in the textbook card in the Wednesday section. There is also an information card with some extra video resources to watch. Of course, the workspace includes some learning activities for each day. There is a Day 1 task in the bottom section and a Day 2 task in the top section. Also on Day 2, the Wednesday, there will be a group activity for the whole class to participate in and collaborate in a group slideshow. I like to include some daily checklists for students as a Google Sheet. Finally, this workspace also includes a Google Meet card that has the times and links necessary for students to join various virtual meetings throughout the day. A good way to quickly duplicate cards is by adding them to the clipboard and making another copy for each section. Here's what the Google Sheet checklists look like for students, that they can check off their tasks to make sure that they've completed everything. And of course, we need to have one for Tuesday in the Day 1 section and another one for Wednesday in the Day 2 section above. Make sure that you attach something to each card. In this case, we've got a PDF for the textbook and a Google Sheet for the slideshow. 1.1 notes on the Tuesday and 1.2 on Wednesday. The learning tasks and activities can also have various documents like Google Drawings, Google Slides, or Google Docs. If you want all the cards for the first section, Day 2, not to show up for students, you'll need to start by creating some groups. We are going to create two groups. One is called Whole Class, and the other is called Nobody. The Nobody group will act as our ghost group and will not contain any students in it. Of course, in the Whole Class group, you will add your entire class. Now it's time to edit each of the cards in the top section, Day 2, and change the groups that have access. It will take a minute or two, depending on how many cards you have, but you'll need to deselect the Whole Class group, leaving only the Nobody group access. If you do this for all the cards in an entire section, then students will not be able to even see the section title. For the learning tasks in column 3, another way to hide them from students until the appropriate time is by changing the start date, but leaving all groups have access. Note that this means that they will have access at 12:01 a.m. that same day. Here is a preview of what it looks like for a student. And you can see that the student cannot see the Wednesday Day 2 section at all. They can only see Day 1 section.